Finally, about the sound, you're going to want to make sure that each of the microphones work, that they're on stands that actually work and hold them and don't fall down like this slowly, and that the speech from the microphone is audible in all parts of the sports hall. So you'll probably need somebody to help you speak into the microphone while you walk around, or the other way around. Somebody goes around and tells you if it's heard properly. Then you can adjust also the levels here so that all the microphones are of equal loudness. Sometimes also the speakers will be more loud or less loud, or speaking closer to the microphone or not so close, and then you need to manually also adjust the loudness. Ideally, this is a basic setup, so you need to adjust everything here. But otherwise, there is a very big mixer, much bigger than this one for the lights, that is to control the sound, but it takes a bit longer to set up, and I'm not going to explain about it in this video. Then, it might also happen that for some reason it's not working, and you don't understand why. And this will happen very, very often. And what you need to do then is check manually. So microphone, is it on? Check on and off. Here it's on. Okay, it's on. Then you check if it's connected properly here. It is. Then you check the wire. Is it connected somewhere? I don't think this one is. But some of them are chained, so one XLR cable is connected into another one, like this. So you check if this is also in order, if this is connected properly. Then you would check if it is connected in here properly. And then you'll most likely realize, am I actually getting anything inside, in here, from the microphone and somebody speaking in it or not? Because when they do, you will either see, when everything works, you see green bars jumping as somebody is speaking, as this is receiving input. So if there is something wrong with the microphone entry into here, you will not receive anything here. So that means the problem is what I've so far described. Maybe the cable is broken, so you need to replace it with another cable. It could be many things. But if you do see green bars jumping here as somebody speaks, that means that this is all right and that you are actually receiving. So there's nothing wrong with that. It means that something's wrong with the output of this mixer. So then you check the output channels, you check the connection here, that goes to the output. You would check, in this case, the connection there, make sure that it is connected. If you're connected to some other speakers, or if you're connected to an amplifier and a speaker system there, you would check if the amplifier is on, and then if the amplifier itself is receiving signals or not, and so on. So this kind of responsibility also requires a lot of troubleshooting. One last thing, you'll have a lot of cables lying around, and this is not ideal. Ideally, you try to avoid cables laying down somewhere where people can walk. But if you need to put them down, try to make it so that people don't step on the cables. That's why we made this barrier here, so people don't walk here, because people like to walk straight off the stage into somewhere where they can hide, and then they walk here. But here you have all the cables, you have all the connections, and step connect, especially if they're sensitive, can first it destroys the cables little by little, and second, it can create this kind of noises which you don't want, and third, it can actually little by little disconnect a connection so that you need to figure out why you don't have a sound after a while anymore. So that is it for the sound. Hope you enjoy. I think one last thing that I need to mention is be mindful of the cables and how you connect and what where, so that you need to use as few of cables as possible, and that way you make sure that you have enough cables, so you don't have too long cables or cables for no purpose. And that is it.